Hello, this is Masitu, and welcome to the study. Thanks again for taking the time to participate. It really means a lot to me that you were able to dedicate this time and effort to helping me collect data for my thesis work. So, this is the platform. It's called Jielewe. The whole point of this is to rethink how we assess programming knowledge, specifically concepts in programming. And when you get to this page, after reading through the quick summary, you will have to click the Start Study button, and this will take you through to the documents that you need to go through, just to understand the whole point of the study, how long this study will take, so that you have an understanding of exactly how long you need to set aside for you to completely start and finish an assessment, and then the number of things involved. So we have the pre-assessment survey, we have the familiarization phase where you will, including the video, like see how the platform looks like, and what's expected of you when doing the assessment. So this just breaks it down so that you see all the phases and how long each phase takes approximately. And then, so we have the pre-assessment survey. We have a phase where you can familiarize yourself with the environment. And then the actual assessment, where you pick a concept and then you do the assessment through and through. And then after you're done, if you want to do the assessment again, or if you want to pick another concept to get assessed on, you can take a 5 minute break and then do another assessment. Otherwise, if you are done, you can exit the study and do the post assessment survey. Should take you at most 10 minutes. So this page just shows you how we're going to collect the data, what we're going to do with the data, and who has access to your data. So once you've gone through all these pages and understood what is expected of you and the responsibilities that the PI, primary investigator, has, then and you're ready to continue, just click the participate button. Otherwise, you'll click the exit button. So when you click the participate button, you'll get the first thing as the consent form. So this just goes through again the procedures that will be involved in the study, the purpose of the study, what sort of risks are there when engaging in the study, the privacy, the data storage and protections when in getting involved in the study, if there's any compensation when doing the study, and then just a reminder that you can always withdraw from the study if you want to. So this is also information to contact the IRB for the university. And once this is all good, you can always sign, put your name, and then go to the next part. So in this next part, we are going to create a unique ID. So I recommend creating one from scratch. So have one generated here. And then this is what you are going to use for uh, the whole assessment. So you can always write it down somewhere if you want to try this again for a different concept, or just want to do it again another time. You can always come back to this and put in your ID and then continue. And then this is just the background information where you get to fill out your age, your gender, what you do, what's your first language, so that we sort of have a way to understand you better. So just going to fill this up really quickly. And then you'll get this question showing you, asking you more about your confidence in the different concepts. And you can fill this in any way that, that aligns with your confidence. And then lastly, you're going to tell us about, if you've used Person's problems before and your experience with AI tools. So once this is done, then you can go to the next part, which is actually what I'm doing right now, the video. So I'll have the tutorial here and you can watch this just to understand what is expected. So this is a trial assessment. So you will get to, you know, move the blocks just to get a feel of what is expected. And then it'll this is where you get to feel, how do you answer questions, how do you move the blocks around, the indentations, and how the process works. So I'm going to just finish this, and then once you're done with the alignment or the arranging the blocks, then you submit your answer, and then you'll be asked to give your confidence, and then you'll answer that, and then you'll be asked to pick a reasoning, like why did you pick that answer? Where did you do you think your code is working? And then you'll pick one, and then you'll also share your confidence, and then you can decide to do another question, or if you're confident, you can just go to this concept section, and then here you can pick a concept that you want to do, um, and then hit continue, and then that's where the assessment will start. So take the time, do the assessment. You'll get AI generated, 7 AI generated questions, and these questions will always change depending on how accurate you answer the question. So if you get everything right, it's going to adapt and become harder as you continue. If you have some challenges, then it's going to maintain the level you're at, or put you in an easier level. In the end, it's going to adjust so that it's able to assess your capabilities well. At the end, you'll get a results page that will just show you the classification of your performance. So it'll put you in either basic user category, independent user category, or proficient user category. And it'll just give you a short description of what that means. And right there, if you want to do another assessment, you can accept that and do another assessment. But if you're good, then you can exit the study, and that's when you'll get the uh, post-assessment survey, which will take you at most 10 minutes to fill. And then once that's done, you will be good to go. Thanks again for taking the time to do this. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to reach out to my email, through my email. That's mercytoom@umh.edu. Thank you so much and have a good one.